Welcome all of you for the study. Now we are here with topic memory. This is the memory of computer. Computer memory is just like the human memory. So now we will learn here how this memory will work and what is the feature of this memory, how many types of memory, what is the units of memory. So let's continue. As we know, memory used to store data. So we just make some point related to the memory. So we make here at least 4 point related to memory. So please think about what will be the some points related to memory. What do you know? I think here would be memory should store data. So we can write here memory is used for storage. Another thing, memory used to store data for long time. If you write it, then it is okay. Long time. It store data for long time. Next, memory can be volatile. Volatile. Or memory also can be non-volatile. Non-volatile. So you can add something more. You can also write here it store data. Data means anything. Data can be audio, video, text, image, anything. So we can write here data can be audio, text, image, etc. So memory used to store data. Now we make the sentence related to memory. So we revised it. We already write the some points related to memory. Memory is used to store data. Sorry, memory is a storage device. Already right here. Used to store data. Third point is it can be volatile or non-volatile by nature. Memory also store instructions for processing in computer system. Now we come to the point. Some examples of memory. What can be? It can be a hard disk. Second, it can be pen drive. It can be CD, DVD, RAM, ROM, etc. So we learn here what is memory and some examples of memory. Okay, now we will proceed for how many types of memory, what is the units of memory. So now we continue for that. Here we already prepared some types of memory chart. Before that, we come to the units of memory. We have to discuss how many types of memory is there. कितने types की memory है? तो first one is types of memory is primary memory, secondary memory. We will come on the later. First we will discuss the units of memory. Units of memory means in memory how many bits will be there and what is the KB, MB, GB. So let's continue it. Initially 0 and 1 is called 1 bit. 0 and 1 is called 1 bit, and bits stands for binary digit. Bits stands for binary digit. Second one is 4 bits. 4 bits equals to 1 nibble. Now 8 bit equals to 1 byte. 1024 bytes equals to 1 KB. 1024 KB equals to what? You can guess it. 1 MB. 1024 MB equals to what? 1 GB. 1024 GB equals to what? 1 TB. And 1024 TB equals to 1 PB. Now, as you know the full form, KB stands for kilobyte. MB stands for megabyte. GB stands for gigabyte. TB stands for terabyte. PB stands for petabyte. This is the units of memory. So units of memory you have to learn properly, because so many questions comes from this section. So we can say that it is an important section. Always you have to learn 4 bit equals to 1 nibble and 8 bit equals to 1 byte. It should be always you have to learn it. Next, come to the types of memory. Types of memory. There are some types of memory is primary memory and secondary memory. In primary memory, some memory also come, that is register, cache, RAM, ROM. We have a question here. What is which memory is fastest memory among these in primary memory? If you guess RAM, then it is wrong. So fastest memory is register, is the fastest memory. After that cache, after that RAM, after that ROM. So our fastest memory in the computer is register, after that cache, RAM, ROM. Now we come to the secondary memory. In secondary memory, there are 3 types of memory: magnetic memory, optical disk memory, and flash memory. Flash memory. Magnetic memory comes magnetic tape, magnetic discs. Optical memory CD, DVD, BRD, HVD. Flash memory pen drive and SD cards. So now come to the primary memory. What is the primary memory? Primary memory, it is an essential component or main memory of the computer system. It is a main memory of the computer system and essential component of the computer system, because each and every programs or data firstly load on the main memory before processing it. So we make a wave wizard related to the primary memory. We also prepared some definition for primary memory. As we know, primary memory is essential component of computer system, as program and data are loaded into primary memory before processing it. Second point, the CPU directly interact with primary memory. So we can say that primary memory is the main memory of the computer system. Some example of primary memory is RAM, ROM, register, etc. What is the RAM? RAM is a volatile memory. RAM is the volatile memory. It is a volatile memory in nature. It can't store data permanently. RAM is usually referred as the main memory, and it is faster than secondary memory. So we can say that RAM is a volatile memory. And now RAM stands for random access memory. RAM stands for random access memory. It is a volatile memory, and it is volatile in nature. We will come this point what is volatile and what is non-volatile. Okay, so we just learn the definition of this memory. Second one, it can't store data permanently. This is the important point. It can't store data permanently. It is an important point. RAM is usually referred as the main memory. Main memory. It is faster than the secondary memory. So this is the definition of RAM. Now come to the point, types of RAM. Some types of RAM is, first one is SRAM. Second one is DRAM. Third one is SDRAM. What is the full form of SRAM? SRAM stands for static RAM. Static random access memory. Static RAM. Second one is dynamic RAM. Dynamic RAM. Third one is SDRAM. What will be the full form? Synchronous dynamic RAM. This is the full form of SRAM, DRAM and SDRAM. Now come to the point, what is the ROM? ROM is the non-volatile memory. As we prepare definition here, so let's continue our definition. It is an non-volatile memory. It is an non-volatile memory chip in which data are stored permanently. Data stored permanently. In which? In ROM. Data stores permanently. A startup program, bootloader, is stored in ROM. Bootloader means you can say BIOS. You can say here BIOS. Means we can write here BIOS stored in ROM. BIOS stands for basic input output system. BIOS stands for basic input output system, that is the BIOS. Next one is types of ROM. ROM have some types: PROM, EPROM. Now, what is the full form of ROM? Read only memory. ROM stands for read only memory. What will be the full form of PROM? Programmable read only memory. And what will the full form? Erasable programmable read only memory. Now our main memory is complete. Here we learn RAM and ROM, some types of RAM and some types of ROM also. Now we come to the secondary memory. Secondary memory, if we prepared some point related to that, what will it? It's store data for long time, means permanently. You can say it store data for long time or till users need or required. Second one is it is slower. It is slower. Third point is it is non-volatile. Non-volatile. And fourth one is low cost. Low cost. So this is the point related to main secondary memory. So we write the point here. It stores data for long time. For long time. It is slower than primary memory. It is a non-volatile memory. Non-volatile memory. It has low cost. For example, hard disk, pen drive, CD, DVD, etc. Now we are here to know about some full form related to the primary memory and secondary memory. Before that, we have to learn what is volatile and non-volatile. Volatile and non-volatile. Volatile and non-volatile. In volatile memory, data will be stored till computer's power on. Means we can say that in volatile memory, data will store or hold till computer's power on or till power supply. Data holds till power supply. Example is RAM. Or non-volatile, it's stored data permanently. Okay, it's stored data permanently. Now come to the point. What is the full form of CD, BRD, HVD? CD stands for compact disc. DVD stands for digital versatile disc. Here we write BRD, blue ray disk, HBD, holographic versatile disk. This is some full forms related to secondary memory. Now we have some questions that we have to discuss what we learn in this chapter. So we are here for test some learning outcome what we learn in this chapter. So you have a 1 minute time, pause the video and complete the test within 1 minute. You have only 1 minute time, so complete it first. Okay, now I hope you pause the video and complete the test. Now we are coming to the question. RAM is a type of memory, primary memory, secondary memory and all. What will be the answer? If you tick on primary memory, then it is okay. It is correct. So you got 1 marks. Which of the following memory is a volatile memory? Volatile memory, RAM can be volatile, ROM can be volatile, none of these. What will be the answer? So if you tick the RAM, then it is correct. RAM is a volatile memory. Third question is, which of the following memory directly access the CPU? Hard disk, RAM, pen drive. Tick it. So your correct answer is RAM. As we know, primary memory direct access a CPU. Primary memory CPU can access directly primary memory. Which of the following is optical disk? RAM, ROM and DVD. The right answer is DVD. How many bits are equal to? How many bits are equal to 1 nibble? So 2, 4, 8. What will be the answer? If you tick on 4, then it is okay. In this chapter we have to learn 2 more topics. One is virtual memory and second one is cache memory. So this chapter, these 2 topics will remain to complete. I will complete these 2 topics in the next video. If you prepared this memory chapter, it will be sufficient for your semester exam, your annual exam and also sufficient for any competition. So be continue for the next video. Thank you so much.